Hey guys, John Madden from YouGoProBaseball.com, and I've got Denny, the inventor of the Team Defender here, and he's got a great product. It's a thumb protecting device glove that protects catchers from the hyperextension that they can receive when they're catching the baseball. Denny, what do you got? Why did you come up with this product?
Well, when I was a young guy, I've always was a catcher since I can remember. And so I had a situation where I was catching one time and a foul tip ball come off the bat when I was just 9 years old. And the ball hit me weird. And there it was. My thumb swelled up and hurt and couldn't bat. We had to tape my thumb up and try to go bat. I couldn't bat because we had to untape it and then we had to tape it back up. So this is back in the 80s here, so we went down to a guy's place and we figured out how to a way to make up something. And it was crazy looking, but over the years we fine-tuned it and just made it look a lot better and make it work better. And so anyway, since then it's evolved. I had some that had made out of thermoplastic type materials, and when I make those I throw it in the hot car. The thing would lose shape. I tried to go to practice, pull it out, and couldn't even get it on my hand. So there, I'd have to make another one or whatnot. So I was like, well, I need to make this thing out of a different type of material. So let's make it out of a PVC type material that will last. It'll go through a lot of beatings, and so I was like, well, we'll make that. Let's incorporate it into a glove. Therefore, you have to use a glove anyways to slide it on your top of your hand. Let's put it in side of a glove, use a good material to go in your hand. And so we did that and then added some extra leather to the areas that take a pounding. And over the years, it's like today's time, if I would have had something like this back in the day, it'd been great. Because this finger, like my fingers are so numb now over the years. But anyways.
Yeah, I love the extra padding on the two fingers, the pointer and the middle finger there, and also on the palm right there, because I know always when I'm catching, I get stung up right there. That's that's where a lot of it takes if I'm not jamming that thumb up. So that's another thing I love about the Team Defender. What separates the Team Defender from like the other thumb guards that are out there?
The difference between my guard and a lot of them out there is it's ready. It's already molded. It's shelf ready. You can buy it, put it on your hand, and go. If there's issues with it being a little bit too big for your hand, there's a neoprene piece here that can be slid onto your thumb like so, and then you can actually put the glove on with it where it makes it fit tighter.
Nice. So kind of like shim it in there.
Right.
Nice. Very nice. And can you alter this, like if you wanted to lower it or something like that?
Actually, you can work it out. The plastic piece that's in it, you can work it out. It's actually got a good cloth inside where it won't rub your hand raw or anything. So you can actually pull it out, trim it. So if it comes down to your finger too high, you can trim it down a little bit, and so to allow you to move better.
Yeah, I mean I've got one, and I didn't have to alter it at all. I just had the glove put it on. It was perfect right out of the box to go, and a lot of my catchers also were the same way. They just right out of the box, it was good. They didn't have to cut it or shim it or anything. So that's great.
If you don't order one, you're a fool.
There you go.
You know it, because it's going to save them. It's that protective gear. We're taught, like in the maintenance field, for instance, a person works maintenance. If they don't do preventative maintenance on the motor or changing the oil in a car, it's like this. Well, if you don't change the oil in a car every 3 to 4 months, every 3,000 miles, 4,000 miles that you're supposed to, what's going to happen to that motor? It's going to lock up. Something's going to break.
Right.
So you sitting there catching pitches over and over and over again, hundreds of pitches. You're catching bullpen. You got to stay down there all day catching. Guys got to go throw 50 pitches bullpen, 60 pitch bullpen, and then you got to catch 5, 6 of those guys. What happens if that ball hits the ground funky or whatever, hits you mid funky? It's going to happen. And so if you don't have it on, and if it does happen, there you're out of practice. You're not getting better. You're not helping the team at all. But if you have this, you're going to save. You'll actually save and prevent, just like a cup or anything else that's preventative, heart guards or whatnot. So,
I remember in spring training one year, we had to get our hands x-rayed, and
Right.
I remember the doctor saying the worst thing that you can injure on yourself is your thumbs.
Right.
As a baseball player.
Right.
That's the worst thing
Right.
that you could injure.
one of the things that made me want to do it, to be honest with you, I have a friend that's works for a surgeon, and during football season, baseball season, he'll see 2, 3, 4 a year. Literally, it hurt them so bad that that ligament is actually ripped, tears, and they have to go in, do surgery on their thumb, and they're out for the whole year, maybe not even able to do that position again, because it's going to keep happening because it gets weak. Once it happens once, it's always going to happen. So, anyways, it's very good. It's preventative maintenance to your body and for your team too. So if you're part of the team and you're very wanted and very needed, you better buy it.
That's right.